presenting on Jekyll and Hyde. Alrighty, so it all started as a book. It was written in 1886 by Robert L. Stevenson. For this, it was about a doctor who wanted to look into science and see if he could get rid of the evil within people. He actually took his science way too far, and eventually it evolved into a monstrous second personality. So for this book, it had a lot of themes. It had good versus evil, it had science and the boundaries that it should go to ethically, and it also had one very important and most romantic period stories, which is love. So the Romantic period was a very important era in literature. Many of the books of the era did focus on this dual personality, love, and also science, because this is when a lot of advancements in science were beginning. A couple examples are Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, The Devil, The Island Dr. Moreau, The Invisible Man, and Oscar Wilde featured this very in-depth in The Picture of Dorian Gray. This was soon to become a movie, and actually it became multiple movies. The original film was in 1908. It was by Seal Podcast Company, and it was just a short, single-reel film. Eventually, it evolved, and the popularity of it became multiple movies. There are at least 35 movies that are exactly by the book. There are over 120 that are based on exactly by the book or parody the film. So, one of the most interesting things is the film's portrayal of the transformation. It begins out with a young, very handsome doctor who, again, is trying to pursue the advances of science. Because he was not able to get approval to use other people, he decided to experiment on himself. His experiment went very wrong and eventually led him to become his own personality. The way they created the two personalities. They had them look very different from each other. They created a juxtaposition of good and evil. This one made it easier for viewers to know which one was. This made it easier for viewers to know which was the good, which was Dr. Jekyll, and which was his evil counterpart, Hyde. So, on to the shows. In 1990, after the films had great popularity and the book's popularity was still present, it was converted to a musical. So it was converted by Frank Wildhorn and Steve Cutton. The book and the lyrics were by Leslie Briewski, and the music, again, by Frank Wildhorn. Fun fact about Frank Wildhorn, he also wrote a couple music for Whitney Houston. So there are a lot of songs in this show, but pretty much all of them are very important to the plot. One of the most renowned and iconic songs from this is This Is the Moment. So back to the themes. So again, the good versus evil, which is still very present in this musical. The boundaries of science and its ethical responsibilities, and love. They really used the songs to portray these themes. Two of the songs that really strongly portray the good versus evil is the transformation and the confrontation. During the transformation, you see the evil taking over the good. And in the confrontation, you see them directly confronting each other, fighting for dominance, and see who will last in control. The boundaries of science. Pursue the truth, his work and nothing more, and streaks of madness. In Pursue the Truth, this is Dr. Jekyll promising he's going to go after the truth and do whatever he can to rid the world of evil. His work and nothing more, kind of questions the ethical side of it for the Doctor himself. He pushes himself so far that he forgets all else in his world. And Streak of Madness is when Dr. Jekyll is starting to confront himself as he realizes that he pushed it ethically too far. Love. This is a large part of the musical. There are over 6 songs featured throughout the musical portraying the love that he has. There are actually 2 love interests. He has his main love interest, which is his fiancée, and then Dr. Jekyll, his counterpart, has a love interest in the prostitute Lucy. So my take on this musical, personally, it's one of my favorites. There are so many different themes throughout it, and it's so captivating. It takes modern music with a bit of a classical twist to make it interesting and engaging. And it's very relevant to today. Recently, more and more scientists are starting to push the ethical boundaries of science as advances get further and further. Subjects like cloning and gene mutation. So, I love this musical, and I hope you loved my presentation. Thank you.